grandparents, aunts, uncles, spouses, to the graduation ceremony tonight. Thank you all for being here. I also want to thank our dedicated staff and faculty that are here this evening as well. We've all gathered here to celebrate and congratulate you, the Trumbull Business College Winter-Spring graduating class of 2014. You can be very proud of your accomplishments because it reflects on your commitment to your academic excellence. You are a very talented and diverse class. We've learned that through the years that you've been with us. Some of you have entered into your new careers we've heard about already, and some of you have decided to further your education. So whichever path you've chosen, we want to wish you continued success. We hope that as you end up going through this world, you'll take a few minutes to look back at the time that you spent at the college. Many of you made very good friends. You also made friends with your faculty. Some of those people helped you on days that you were a little down. They picked you up and showed you the path to go the other direction, which was a positive direction, the direction that we plan to see you keep moving towards. We encourage you to keep in touch because we want to know about your successes. We're invested in your successes. It means everything to us to see each and every one of you here tonight. So we congratulate each and every one of you. We know this isn't easy. You've spent a lot of time. You've had a lot of effort. Your support network that's here with you tonight are so very proud of you, as all of us are as staff and faculty. Again, congratulations and best wishes for your future.
I would like to introduce our speaker, but first I want to talk a little bit about Mr. Schulick. Scott Schulick is Vice President of Investments for Stifel, Nicholas & Company Incorporated in Canfield. In 1994, he began his career as a financial advisor with Butler Wick & Company in Youngstown. Before joining Stifel Nicholas in February 2012, Scott served as Vice President, Senior Trust Investment Officer, and Treasurer for Farmers Trust Company, overseeing the management of $1.2 billion in assets, including serving as Portfolio Manager for charitable accounts valued at over $100 million. Scott earned a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, majoring in accounting in 1994. And a Master of Business Administration degree with a concentration in finance in 1996, both from YSU. Now, Scott's list of accomplishments and awards would take more time than his actual speech. So what I'm going to do is just touch on some of his many accomplishments. Governor Bob Taft appointed Scott to a 9-year term as a member of the YSU Board of Trustees in 2004, where he served as chairman for several years. He chaired the Presidential Search Advisory Committee, the Investment, Audit, Finance, and Facilities, and University Affairs Committees. He serves as First Vice President for the YSU Penguin Club. Scott has been active in numerous civic boards and committees throughout his career as well, including his immediate past president of the Rotary Club of Youngstown. He serves as a trustee for the Eastern Ohio P16 Partnership for Education, Humility of Mary Health Partners, Mahoning Valley Historical Society, Youngstown Cityscape, the Ursuline Center, and there's many more. He is a part-time finance faculty member at the Larisha School of Accounting and Finance at YSU as well. And he was recently recognized as one of the 5 MVPs of the inaugural 40 Under 40 Awards. His many accomplishments mirror his community involvement, his strong sense of leadership, hard work, and passion for the Valley. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you Scott Schulick.
Well, first I'd like to thank Roxanne for that very kind and generous introduction. I I want to extend my gratitude to Trumbull Business College for inviting me to address you tonight at these commencement exercises. It is an honor and a privilege to be asked to be part of your celebration. For weeks, I've been trying to think about what wisdom I could possibly impart to all of you in my remarks tonight. The bottom line is this: it's a Friday night and I'm the only thing that stands in the way of your degrees, your celebration, and getting on with your life. That being said, I can't remember what the commencement speakers at my own graduations, who they were, or what they had to say. So I'll try to be brief and share with you some of my own thoughts on post-graduation life in the so-called real world that may have some relevance to you as you move on to the next stage of your careers and your lives. As Roxanne mentioned, I work in the investment business, where both risk and reward are fundamental principles and keys to success. I commend each of you for doing just that during your time here at Trumbull Business College. You made a decision a few years back, which I'm sure at the time made you slightly uneasy. You all enrolled at different times for different reasons in your own lives. I'm sure it's not been easy. But you set a goal. You persevered. You overcame obstacles, struggles, tuition, and studying for exams. Many of you were probably working at least one job, and some of you, as I can see tonight, were raising some families. You took a big risk when you enrolled that you would have the endurance to complete your course of study. And with any investment, there's an element of risk. And with any risk comes reward. The greater the risk, the greater the reward. This principle is relevant in all aspects of our life, our relationships, our work, and our school. And so that brings us here tonight, where you are now being rewarded for the risk you took on yourself to complete your degree. Tonight is a celebration of the investment you have made in yourselves, and no one can take that away from you. Relish in that reward, and I extend my personal congratulations to each and every one of you on this very big accomplishment. So what words can I offer? I'm not sure, because we've all taken different paths, but I'll try to share some lessons I've picked up along the way as I completed my own degree, attended Youngstown State University, and went off into the work world. First, don't plan out your life, because life will not go according to your plan. I surely don't mean that you shouldn't set goals, but be both willing and prepared to adjust those goals along the way. Sometimes we get caught up in something we want or goals we set, and don't realize that for whatever reason, it may not be the right path. As you were working towards your diplomas and your degrees, I'm sure that you may have made some changes along the way, by choice or by circumstance. Perhaps you realized that the major you thought you wanted wasn't the right one for you. Perhaps after studying a certain subject, you became even more interested in that particular area, which caused you to change course. As you now enter the workforce, you may find the job that you aspired to land isn't perfect. The people you work with may not be perfect. But with hard work, you'll gain experience and learn to deal with different, interesting, and sometimes difficult people. These experiences will shape your career and provide you with new opportunities, promotions, and chances that you would never expect when you began your journey here at TBC. When I look back and try to connect the dots of the people I've met and the experiences I've had, it's not because I didn't plan or set goals, but rather because one opportunity led to another, causing me to adjust the plans or to adjust the goals. And those adjustments made all the difference, leading me to better plans and better goals, greater risks, and much greater rewards. Second, set high expectations of yourself and others. But don't be discouraged when people don't live up to your expectations. In Christian tradition, the Gospel of Luke reminds us that to those whom much is given, much is expected. This is a passage that has long inspired me. I urge you to always maintain high expectations of yourself, of others, and the work you do. No matter how good you are, or for most of us, how good you think you are, you must always strive to be better. I've often been accused of having expectations that are too high, but that is what motivates me and should motivate all of you, reaching for higher goals and challenging yourselves and others to constantly be better. Better sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, better friends, more productive workers, more committed leaders and followers. Having high expectations of others can help you lead and motivate any team of people. However, be prepared that everyone on your team may not work as hard as you, or even drop the ball. When they do, you need to be prepared to hold the team member accountable or pick up the slack. This is no easy task. The key is to not hold a grudge, not to reprimand, but to get the job done. Third, never stop learning. Sir Winston Churchill, the famed British Prime Minister, once remarked during World War II after an Allies victory that now this is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning. Tonight is simply the end of the beginning when it comes to your learning. As you move forward, remain inquisitive and always be open to new ideas and new ways of doing things. Learn new skills and keep current about new technologies. Take time to read and learn about all kinds of disciplines, the arts, sciences, politics, business, philosophy, and so on. Expanding your portfolio of knowledge may lead to new adventures as you explore what you are learning. Be open to that adventure. If you are receiving your diploma, consider continuing your learning to earn an associate's degree someday. If you are receiving your associate's degree, think about continuing your education to complete a bachelor's degree in the future. Who knows? Maybe there's even a master's degree or doctorate degree out here in our audience tonight. But it's not only about a degree. Your degree is a sign that you have completed the proper course of study and the requirements that accompany that study. It is the end of the beginning. What you do now with your education will make all the difference. Fourth, create your own destiny. Life presents us many opportunities and challenges. Sometimes when we think things aren't going our way, we have a tendency to blame others or feel sorry for ourselves. At these times, rather than focusing on the negative, focus on how to turn the negative into the positive. I've learned a whole lot more from experiences that did not go my way than the ones that were executed flawlessly. So how do you map out your own destiny? Well, you'll need to decide that for yourselves. However, maintaining a positive attitude, that is, an I can do it approach to the challenges you face is half the battle. Keeping positive will cause you to look at adversity in a way that will help you consider new opportunities and explore new alternatives. Many people say there aren't any opportunities in the Mahoning Valley. Like many of you, I chose to be educated and I chose to stay here in our area. While finding the right job here may be a little tougher at times, I'm not convinced that it's any easier in any other community. No matter where you live, finding the right job depends on creating and taking advantage of opportunities that differentiate you from the competition by developing new skills and being open to take on any and all assignments. Next, celebrate everything. Each day we complete tasks, both large and small. Sometimes those small tasks are more difficult than those which take months to accomplish. But try to find something to celebrate each day, in your work or in your family life. The celebration may be simply a walk in the park, a special meal, meeting up with friends, or just some time to relax, all alone. We learn too late how short life can be and how important it is to enjoy those kinds of things with people who mean so much to us. I can guarantee that you will be much happier celebrating small successes on a daily basis, and remain motivated to complete those big tasks in your life. Finally, give back to others and your community. Remember that your education and service go hand in hand. You serve others through the sharing of knowledge. Your education will define your life, but when you utilize your education through service, it will inspire and motivate many lives. None of us accomplish anything without the help and support of other people. Sometimes we're lucky to have family fill this role, and at other times close friends. Sometimes we seek mentors who help us learn about our careers and help us to develop professionally. Here at TBC, I know that you have had the support of many individuals, including your instructors, your counselors, and the entire support staff who have helped you along the way achieve these diplomas and degrees you will receive later tonight. So as you think about those who have helped you, you now have the responsibility to help others do the same. As you begin your new careers and achieve success, remember to reach out to your coworkers, your friends, and your family members to provide the encouragement and support they will need to accomplish their own goals. Similarly, become involved in the community. There are so many organizations that need your talent and your skill. And be grateful. Remember to thank others for what they have done for you in your jobs and careers, and always remember to thank those who help you to complete a task. Giving others credit they deserve will make you a better leader and motivate your colleagues and those that you may one day supervise. In the words of the famed scientist, educator, and inventor George Washington Carver, how far you go in life depends on your being tender with the young, compassionate with the aged, sympathetic with the striving, and tolerant with the weak and strong. Because someday in your life, you will have been all of these. As I close tonight, I want to share with you a famous poem by American writer Max Ehrmann that I think provides great direction as you enter this next phase of your life. The poem is entitled Desideratum. Go placidly amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all people. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others. Even the dull and the ignorant, they too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter. For always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Especially do not feign affection. Neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive Him to be. And whatever your labors and aspirations, in the noisy confusion of life, keep peace with your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful. Strive to be happy. I want to thank once again Trumbull Business College for inviting me to share with you my thoughts and reflections tonight, and I wish you all the very best of luck in the days ahead. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, graduates. I'm grateful for the time that I've gotten to spend with all of you. I'm very fortunate in my position at Trumbull Business College to have you students come in and touch my life. It's kind of bittersweet to see you go, but I'm very fortunate to have all of you touch my life during your time at Trumbull. At this time, it's my honor and privilege to call you up to receive your degree. Graduating with an associate degree of applied business in accounting, Kenneth Jackson. Patty Janovic. Pamela Martindale. Diana Satoli. Graduating with an Associate of Applied Business in Business and Office Administration, Kathy Comston. Shatoya Heller. Heather Owsley. Graduating with an Associate of Applied Business in Computer Applications, Steve Kintz. Graduating with an Associate of Applied Science in Medical Assisting, Lisa Drogan. Kristen Gullifer. Elizabeth Hamilton. Stacy Harmon. Colleen Mayo. Tracy LaCombs. Sabrina Reinhardt. Holly Sappos. Graduating with an Associate of Applied Science in Business Office Technology Administration, Yvette Kennedy. Graduating with an Associate of Applied Science in Digital Graphic Design, Melanie Bingham. Graduating with an Associate of Applied Science in Medical Billing and Coding, Sophia Gatewood. Karen Layfield. Stephanie Trowbridge. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present the graduating class of Winter Spring 2014 from Trumbull Business College. At this time, I'd like to call back to the podium our campus administrator, Kim Straney.
At this time, I'd like to recognize the valedictorians. For winter. Diana Satoli. And our spring valedictorian is Heather Owsley. like to, I know I've said this earlier, but I wanted to make sure that those of you who are graduating, note those who are, most of them are on your right over here, who are celebrating your successes. So I want to again, recognition to the staff and the faculty of Trumbull Business College. Again, all of us really look forward to your great successes. At this time, I'll bring Roxanne Torella back up for the mentor recognition.
Before I introduce the mentors, I want to point out that we have a lot of cords going on. So we have TBX sashes for all of those TBX members. We have the honors cords, which are in white, and then the gold cords are for workshops. A lot of our students want to better themselves any way they can, so there's a series of workshops that we offer. So thank you for those that attended those workshops. Quite a few you did, for professionalism and for your success. Now the mentors are students, they were past their second quarter and they have excellent knowledge of the school, the programs, the staff, the faculty, everything. And what they do is they help the first quarter students, but honestly, they help all the quarter students. These are some exceptional students that I had the pleasure of working with, and they help them with everything. If they need help with tutoring or financial assistance, anything, they point them in the right direction. And they became my friends as well. So I'm really proud of the mentors that I'm going to recognize. And also they have to carry a certain GPA, excellent attendance. Through all of their studies, they're always there to help other students, and it's not always easy. And they also help them with community resources. I don't know if I'm leaving anything on, everything they need. So I'd like to recognize Kathy Compston. Pamela Martindale. And Sabrina Reinhardt. At this time, I'd like to bring back up David Forrester for the benediction.
If everyone can just take a moment to reflect in prayer with me. The prayer I'm going to read is actually written by one of our longtime, very well-respected instructors, Mr. Ron Regal. Lord, we thank you for this wonderful occasion where we can celebrate together. We pray for blessings on each student tonight, as well as their family and friends who have taken the time to join in this special event in their lives. May each of us here in this room always look to you for guidance. I pray that you bless us emotionally, physically, financially, and spiritually. May we always take each of life's challenges with a positive outlook. May you always have enough happiness to keep you sweet, enough trials to keep you strong, enough success to keep you eager, enough faith to give you courage, and enough determination to make each day a special day. May the Lord walk beside you to comfort you. May the Lord walk above you to watch over you. May the Lord walk behind you to keep you safe. May the Lord walk before you to show you the way. Go now in peace. May the love of God surround you. May the grace of God astound you. May the hope of God ground you. Bless each of us here tonight as we leave this building. Provide us with a safe journey home. We ask this all in your name. Amen. That concludes this evening's ceremony. Congratulations once again.